Shalom. All praises go to the Most High Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, double honor sent to the elder apostles, a great millstone for the teachings of the scriptures, among other things. Shalom to the sincere Akim across the world. Now, this is Exodus chapter 28, titled The Priest's Garment. Now, the reason why I skipped over 26, Exodus 26 and Exodus 27, is because, well, let me just quickly read the titles. You can just read it for yourself, by the way, also. It's talking about, 26 is talking about the tabernacle, and how to build that. And it's also 27 is talking about how to build the altar, the court of the tabernacle, the oil for the lamp, and stuff like that. So it's not really that it's not really that important because we're not going to make that anyway. So that's why I skipped it. It's important to know, but everything in the Bible is important, but it has nothing to do with salvation. So, and really great information also, concerning the history or whatever. It's just the way how you make something. That's it. So Exodus 28:1. And take thou unto thee Aaron thy brother, which is a Levite, and his sons with him, and come from among the sons of Israel. Now it says children, but if you look up the word in the Hebrew, the word son, the word children doesn't exist. It's actually sons. But I'll just read what it says here. It says children. Right, from among the children of Israel, that he may minister unto me in the priest's office, even Aaron, Nadab, and Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar, Aaron's sons. And thou shalt make holy garments for Aaron thy brother, for glory and for beauty. So this cuts the whole thing that the preachers be preaching, talking about you're not supposed to have whole fancy garments and stuff like that as a person of God, because they say you need to take off all the ornaments and all the gold and silver and earrings and stuff like that. That's when you present yourself before the Lord. Okay, that's something else. But anyway, going on. And thou shalt speak unto all that are wise-hearted, whom I have filled with the spirit of wisdom. So it's the Heavenly Father that's filled you with the spirit of wisdom. He is the one that gives people wisdom. Right? That they may make Aaron's garments to consecrate him, that he may minister unto me in the priest's office. Yeah, so going on. And these are the garments which they shall make: a breastplate, and an ephod, and a robe, and a broidered coat, a mitre, and a girdle. A breastplate, you can get that for yourself. You can understand that, but I'll still show it. Breastplate, ephod, this. I wanted to get a better picture, but anyway. I'm looking for a better picture. Is it Jake? No, it's a devil. They really think that this belongs unto them. By the way, this is a holy garment. I'm going to show you that if you didn't have this on and you went into the, how you call that thing? And you went into the holy congregation before the Lord, you would die. So, yeah. So going on. An ephod, I just showed an ephod, a breastplate ephod, a robe, you already know how a robe looks, and a broidered coat, which is a coat that is broidered. See, it shows you right there, broidered coat. So going on. A mitre is this. A mitre. No, not this satanic bullshit. showing it. Wait, a meat tree. Let me go here. Meat tree, meat tree. Hebrew 47:01. Hebrew 47:01. It says Matazana path. Matazana path. Turban. That's what it is. The meat tree is a turban. This. But at the top of at the top thereof, the top of it, it needs to have a hole, right? Not this big of a hole, but like for example here needs to be opened, because you cannot cover your head when you are busy with the Heavenly Father. So that's why you need to have a hole here, because it says in the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11 that a man may never cover his head, for he is the image and the glory of the Heavenly Father. So you cannot cover your head. There needs to be an open thing here. It needs to be open. So going on. And this is for the female diadem, which is a crown. You know, ancient. This, you know. It's Babylon. No, this is Medio-Persian or Babylon, one of those two. So going on. And a girdle. You already know what a girdle is. And they shall make holy garments for Aaron, thy brother, and his sons, that he may minister unto me in the priest's office. And they shall take gold, and blue, and purple, and scarlet, and fine linen. Now the blue is a whole spectrum of colors. I'll show you. Blue. Hebrew 85:04. It says violet actually, and violet is not blue, right? So here, this is violet. But if you check in it, you have blue within. As you can see here, you can see the blue within, like for example like this and stuff like that, and also of course the purple with the black. But then here you can see the blue here. Here is the blue. These three, and this two. This kinda, and these are the purple. This. But going on, now it says violet stuff. Okay, blue, covering spectrum. Spectrum is this. A band of colors as seen in a rainbow, produced by separation of the components of light by their different degrees and refraction according to wavelength. Yeah, so it says basically covering spectrum from brilliant red through deep purple. And you should know what that means. Brilliant red to deep purple, like basically this, and within would be there the blue. The blue would be within it too. So it's very almost confusing, but it's not. So I'm gonna just read on. Let's just keep it at blue. You can just take blue, okay? Now it says, 5. Now it says, and they shall take gold and blue and purple. So purple is in it too, and scarlet. So it's in the realm of these three. You can do it within these three. You can put light blue, light purple, light red, whatever. As long as it's within these three. That's why it was talking about the components and stuff like that, wavelength and stuff like that. Okay, going on. Now it says, and fine linen, and they shall make the ephod of gold, of blue, and of purple, of scarlet, and fine twined linen with cunning work. Yeah, so it was real good, done real good. It shall have the two shoulder pieces thereof joined at the two edges thereof, and so it shall be joined together. So it's a very fancy garment, you know. And the curious girdle of the ephod, which is upon it, is just a girdle, shall be of the same, according to the work thereof, even of gold, of blue, and purple, and scarlet, and fine twined linen. Twined linen is this. Intertwined, you can say. You know? Going on. And thou shalt take 2 onyx stones, which are these stones. You know what onyx stones are. Basically black stones. Right? And grave on them the names of the children of Israel. 6 of their names on one stone, and the other 6 names of the rest on the other stones, according to their birth. So it's going to be Reuben. Let me double check it. Yeah, it's going to be Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, Joseph, Benjamin, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Asher. It's not in that order, by the way. Actually, need to go back a little bit more to get the real order. I think it was in Genesis 30. It was in, 29, I think. Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah. And then Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Asher, Issachar, Zebulun, Joseph, and Benjamin. Benjamin is the last one. Yeah, Benjamin is the last one. So, yeah, that's it. And the Levites were the ones that had the things, the priesthood. And if you check out further on, the Levites never had a land in Israel. They lived amongst the Israelites, amongst the rest of the 12 tribes. They didn't have a place of their own, right, going on. With the work of an engraver in stone, like the engravings of a signet. And this is a signet. This is a signet, ancient. This is a signet. It's when you engrave something in something. Like this is it, signet. You take this and you put it in the so-called clay thing, and then it manifests itself there. Shalt thou engrave the 2 stones with the names of the children of Israel. And Israel is a man, so his children were the 12 tribes of Israel, Thou shalt make them to be set in ouches of gold. Now the word ouches means this, goes back to this. A clasp, buckle, brooch, da 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 da. Here. Wait, let me get it here. No, it says 11. Ouches. Hebrews 48:65. Hebrews 48:65. It says in Mashabataza Wath. Slack. Mashabatasawath. That's what it says. And it says plated or filigree. You already know what plated is, right? Filigree. This is plated, like cornrows. This is plated. So it could be like this. And checkerboard. This is also why Esau is using the checkerboard Masonic thing to open up portals and do his spiritual wickedness on the side. So it doesn't mean that this thing is actually evil. You can do spiritual things with it, and you can do satanic things with it, which is all in this realm of spirituality. But you have the satanic spirituality and you have the holy spirituality. And this is me, I find this actually very pretty, especially this one, this cloth here. I actually like it. If I could, I would actually, have this. I actually do have this. I have this laying around somewhere here. I always had it. I had it like yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I was looking around in my room and I saw it. So yeah. But not like this. This one looks really clean. And it looks thick too. So going on. And thou shalt put the 2 stones upon the shoulder of the ephod, for stones of memorial unto the children of Israel. And Aaron shall bear their names before the Lord upon his 2 shoulders for a memorial. So, yeah, that is what he was supposed to do. Right, here. 6. Verse 13. And thou shalt make ouches of gold, right? Which is the forms that I just showed you. Braided or checkerboard, whatever. And 2 chains of pure gold at the end, of wreathen work shalt thou make them, and fasten the wreathen chains to the ouches. Yeah, and this is now verse 15, subtitled the Priests Breastplate. And thou, wait a minute. Yeah, and thou shalt make the breastplate of judgment with cunning works. So just basically with, skill. After the work of the ephod thou shalt make it, of gold, of blue, and of purple, and of scarlet, and of fine twined linen shalt thou make it. 4 square it shall be beyond, being double. A span shall be the length thereof, and a span shall be the breadth thereof. And thou shalt set in it settings of stones, even 4 rows of stones. The first row shall be sardius, a topaz, and a carbuncle. You can Google these names and then put, because for example, if you type in carbuncle and you put images, you're gonna get this nonsense right here. So you have to put gemstones behind it. So that's which was disgusting, which I just saw. But these are it. Carbuncle gemstones. And yeah, these are you have red and blue. You see, the carbuncle is a lot of different colors. So this is allowed, carbuncle red, blue, and you have carbuncle red, and then you have this red granite, Is good not actually carbuncle. Is any red gemstone, most often a red garnet. Garnet. But you have blue too. You have blue garnets too. So that's a carbuncle. And that is allowed. Look here, we have the blue carbuncle. You have the type of, I don't know, deep red type, pinkish almost type thing here also. But then you have the real pretty one. This one I find real pretty. You know, it's kind of black, but it's actually red if you put it in a different light. So going on, it says in the topaz, which is yellow, and you have to put the gem behind it. Topaz, which is most of the time it's yellow. It could be orange too. It goes to the blue too. You also have like red ones, but most of the time topaz is yellow. Oh no, this is yellow sapphire. This is blue sapphire. Anyway, topaz is most of the time yellow. Yellow sapphire, topaz gemstones. That's it. So yeah, sardius, yeah, you could check it out for yourself. Now it says, and the second row shall be an emerald, which is green, a sapphire, which is blue, and a diamond, which is white. And the third row, a ligure, an agate, and an amethyst, which is purple. Agate is, I think it was red. It's different colors of agate, but it goes from red to blue to kind of brown, pinkish red, whatever. But yeah, it looks brown, but you get the picture. And the fourth, ligure gemstone also, yeah, kind of. Which is somewhat blue. Ligure gemstone, synthetic ligure. This one is synthetic, by the way, but the ligure gemstone is blue. This is also synthetic, if I'm correct. It's fake. They faked it. See, synthetic ligure is fake, but then ligure is most likely blue. It's in the realm of blue. It's just a blue stone, man. Alright, so this is it too. This is it if I'm correct. Wait, okay, this one is real, but this one is like they used the tool on it, of course. But this is how it would look without being. Well, well, they did use a tool on it, but whatever going on. Like, this is how it would be, the outside and stuff like that. This is it. This is the type. This would be lopalas or something. Yeah, lopas. So I'm just going on. But the ligure is, I think, this color, ligure color. That's not what I'm looking for. Something like this. So just going on, right? And the fourth row of beryl, which is a green stone. But you have different types of beryls too. You have blue beryl too. This one, beryl. This is, by the way, the coat of Yahushai, the green one. That's in Daniel's chapter 10, verse 5 and verse 6. You will read that the body of the Lord Yahushai was beryl, which means his garment was green. You also have the blue one, the beryl. This is aquamarine beryl, so you can have the blue within it. And this is green. This is green beryl. Well, these are all the beryls, by the way. You have the red, you have the green, You have the yellow, you have the blue, and you have this one. It's kind of orange. Yeah, it's orange. Well, it's somewhat orange in that category. I'm actually gonna save these pictures, so I'll do it later. So yeah, going on. And an onyx and a jasper, they shall be set in gold in their enclosing, right? And the stones shall be with the names of the children of Israel, 12, according to their names, like the engravings of a signet. Every one with his name shall they be according to the 12 tribes. Yep. And who is wearing it? The Levite. And thou shalt make upon the breastplate chains at the ends of the wreathen work of pure gold. And thou shalt make upon the breastplate 2 rings of gold, and shalt put the 2 rings on the 2 ends of the breastplate. And thou shalt put the 2 wreathen chains of gold in the 2 rings which are on the ends of the breastplate. So this is what the priest is supposed to actually wear. But what are these priests wearing nowadays? It clearly says how you should then dress as a priest. What is this shit? This is nowhere in the scriptures. You're supposed to wear a mitri, a turban, actually. What is this shit? Pink? This is some gay ass shit, man. What's going on? But they do put the red in it. Okay, that's cool. That's actually accordingly. And they also do put the purple red in. But this is not how it's supposed to be looking. Okay. This is a devil, Satan. And that thing on their head is totally satanic, which is this. Dagon. This is a Hamite god. And what he had a fish on his head. A fish head, basically. And they was, of course, worshiping the whatever the hell that shit is. Raw nonsense. A Syrian cylinder with Dagon, or the fish god. This is Dagon. And he had a fish on his back. Probably, and then most likely one another name for Dagon would be Poseidon or whatever. So this is what he has on his head, which is Dagon, the gaping fish mouth, the gaping fish snout. This is it. It looks like a fish mouth, the mouth of a fish, which is here. So there's nothing new under the sun. They just bring it back, but then change the name thereof. You know. So going on. Yeah, to verse 25. And the other 2 ends of the 2 wreathen chain. Let me put this in. This is how a wreathen chain would look. This or this. You know. These are wreathen together. If you put this in, wreathen definition. Hey, what the hell was that? Cover, surround, encircle. This is wreathen. All twisted up and stuff. You know, like this. It's basically intertwined. It's twained. Or twained rope. Yeah, this is it. So this is what's up. Now it says in reading chains thou shalt fasten it, fasten in the two ouches, and put them on the shoulder pieces of the ephod before it. And thou shalt make 2 rings of gold, and thou shalt put them upon the 2 ends of the breastplate in the border thereof, which is in the side of the ephod inward. And 2 other rings of gold shalt thou shalt make, and shalt put them on the 2 sides of the ephod underneath, toward the forepart thereof, over against the other coupling thereof, above the curious girdle of the ephod. And they shall bind the breastplate by the rings thereof unto the rings of the ephod, with a lace of blue, that it may be above the curious girdle on the ephod of the ephod, and that the breastplate be not loosened from the ephod. And Aaron shall bear the names of the children of Israel in the breastplate of judgment upon his heart, which is mine, Lab, when he goeth in unto the holy place for a memorial before the Lord continually. And thou shalt put in the breastplate of judgment the Urim and Thummim. And the Urim and Thummim, modern day, is, these were 2 stones, black and white stones, and you could do a lot of spiritual things with them. For example, like this. And the modern day Urim and Thummim is I'm looking for it. Fuck it, I'm gonna just type it. Wait. It was a picture that shows you that the modern day Urim and Thummim was a phone. Here. Now this is the breastplate, right? It says 3, 6, 9, 12, and 3, 6, 9, 12. That's the thing with the phone. And then what happened was they would actually use the Urim and Thummim to speak with the Heavenly Father, and then the Heavenly Father might send an image through a crystal ball, because the priests, the ancient Hebrew priests also did have crystal balls, like this, like a gypsy, like this, and the Heavenly Father would send an image, and then you could see. But then there's another picture also which shows this, but can't really find it right now. Don't want to make it too long though, but okay, I'm done. I'm kind of done. I wanted to show something. Wait. Modern breastplate. Wait. Okay, you can't find it. Whatever. So, going on. And they shall be upon Aaron's heart, which is mind, when he goeth in before the Lord, and Aaron shall bear the judgment of the children of Israel, the sons of Israel, upon his mind before the Lord continually. Verse 31, which is subtitled the Priest's Robe. And thou shalt make the robe of ephod of olive blue, and there shall be a hole in the top of it, and the midst thereof, and it shall be a binding of woven work round about the whole of it, as it were the whole of a habergeon, that is, that it be not rent. Now, if you check out the word habergeon. Habergeon. Oh, okay, habergeon. It's this. And here you work it off so that it doesn't grind against your arms, so it won't tear. So that's what's up. Right. And beneath upon the hem of it, thou shalt make pomegranates of blue. Pomegranates, granates of blue, and of purple, and of scarlet, round about the hem thereof, and bells of gold between them round about, a golden bell and a pomegranate, a golden bell and a pomegranate upon the hem of the robe round about. And it shall be upon Aaron to minister, and his sound, meaning they're going to make sound because they're bells, shall be heard when he goeth in unto the holy place before the Lord. And wait, yeah, it's like about that. Now it says, and it shall be upon Aaron to minister, and his sound shall be heard when he goeth in unto the place before the Lord, and when he cometh out, that he die not. So it's a very serious thing to have this garment on, man. If you don't have it, you die. Yeah, that is hella scary as hell. You need to have this garment, or else you're gonna die. If you go into the holy place before the Lord, and then you come out, you die, man. This is not a joke. This is not a game. This is real. This is scary, scary. Hey, that's why they have a. That's why the fear the Most High, and everything will be all right, man. Lord willing, of course, right? And it says, verse 36, and thou shalt make a plate of pure gold, and grave upon it, like the engravings of a signet, holy to the Lord, which is in the Hebrew Quadash Yahweh. And thou a Quadash, as in this Quadash Yahweh. That's it, right? So you can put that in your prayer. You know, pray that you're holy before the Lord. And thou shalt put it on a blue lace, that it may be upon the mitre, upon the forefront of the mitre it shall be. And it shall be upon Aaron's forehead, that Aaron may bear the iniquity of the holy things which the sons of Israel, children of Israel, shall hallow in all their holy gifts. And it shall be upon his forehead, that they may be accepted before the Lord. So he's gonna basically bear the sins of those holy things that we offer as a gift. Verse 39. And thou shalt embroider the coat of fine linen, and thou shalt make the mitre of fine linen, and thou shalt make the girdle of needlework. And for Aaron's sons thou shalt make coats, and thou shalt make them girdles, and bonnets shalt thou make for them, for glory and for beauty. And thou shalt put them upon Aaron thy brother, and his sons with him, and shall anoint them, and consecrate them, and sanctify them, that they may minister unto me in the priest's office. And thou shalt make them linen breeches to cover their nakedness, from the loins, which is the middle, your hips, even unto the thighs, they shall reach. Why? You cannot have like them pum pum shorts. A man is not, an Israelite man is not to be walking around with shorts like this. Not to be walking around with shorts like this, you know? Some gay ass shit like that. Get the fuck out of here. Can't be walking around with shit like that. It got to be at least like, well, this is more decent. It needs to cover the. Oh wait, let me see. From the loins even unto the thighs, they shall reach your thighs, right? But then, well, this is more decent, and not this gay ass shit, man. I can see your thighs. This is some gay ass shit, man. Fuck this shit. Okay. That's why I never went to when I went swimming. I never had this shit on, man. Some gay ass shit. Well, I did actually have this on, but a little bit lower though. A little bit lower. You could say it like for example like this. I had it more like this. Okay. But in the beginning, I didn't even notice. But we're supposed to have like this. This is good, and this is better. This is much better. No, actually not this. Wait. There's a lot of gay ass shit going on around here. Let me see. What's it again? 3. Piece. Shorts. Was that it? No. Ankle shorts. Ankle shorts. No, man. What the this is not an ankle short. Hip hop ankle shorts. Where are those? Oh, here. This is what I'm looking for. This is one with some gay ass shitty right here, man. How can you lift up your leg like that? You know. I don't know how you call these things. Baggy jeans, short. This one, like this. Why are they putting their leg like that? That's not good, man. Anyway, shorts like this, which is far better than this nonsense. What is here? This is nonsense. Can't do this. Needs to cover your knee, man. You do it. Cover your thighs, man. Which will be here then. Until here, you know. I prefer here too. It's good too. As long as it's lower than your knees, man. Your thighs are not supposed to be exposed. There's a sodomy type thing going on around there. So it says, and they shall be upon Aaron and upon his sons when they come in unto the tabernacle of the congregation, or when they come near unto the altar to minister in the holy place, that they bear not iniquity and die. Yeah, because when you're actually cleansing the sins of the others, you know, their offerings and stuff like that, it's going to come upon you if you don't dress accordingly to this, to the priest, their garments. And all the sins that you are supposed to take off of them will come upon you, but the garment will protect you. And then when you go out, all the sins basically doesn't stick on you, and you die, right? It shall be a statute forever unto him and his seed after him. Now the word statute is this. Statute. A written law by legislative body. I had to really read that verse. Legislative body. It's not a statute like this. You know, not a statute like this. because this is actually, you know, a memorial. You need to think of something when you see statues like this. For example, when you think of this, you see this guy. The lie that has been taught is that he is. This is a lie. Is a lie, by the way. He's responsible for freeing the slave. Lie. That's a lie. He just transferred the slaves from the ownership, individual slave owner, onto the government as slaves, and that's when everybody started. Well, progressively started getting social security numbers and stuff like that. But now you're a slave of the state. So I think I'm done. So with that, I'm just saying, shalom. Let me look around. Okay, if I missed something, then I added on. Shalom.